Good evening, sports fans. We are live on Tybee Island where there's some cyclists feeling the need for speed. It is the Coastal Empire Cycle Fest going on tonight. Got racing going on. Been going on since 4 o'clock this afternoon in the Masters division, amateurs. Got professional women getting ready to do their thing next, and then the professional men at 7:30. Going to bring in Ann Bollier. She is the event organizer here on Tybee. And Ann, first of all, talk about how much fun, how exciting it is to have these world-class riders on Tybee.
It's absolutely so exciting. We've had riders that are previous national champions and Olympians and future Olympic athletes in the juniors division as well. So the venue in and of itself is very unique because we don't have a lot of professional beach criteriums. We have one out in California, but this one's very interesting, and all the racers seem to really like it. It's exciting for them, and they have almost like a mini vacation.
And what's cool about this, it's a vacation of sorts because these folks are putting in some work, logging the miles. The way they're doing this is 7 different stops, 7 races in 7 different southeastern cities in 9 days. So they get different views of the southeast, different competition, different roadways, different tracks. And then at the end of 9 days, we're going to find a winner from points accumulated through this entire 9-day voyage.
Correct. We have a couple of people that won last year. Erica Alar, she is also a former national champion, and she is ahead in the women's points race. And the men's points race, we've got a tie for first with Frank Treviso and Brian Calvary, I believe.
Very good. And again, there is prize money on the line here as well for the professional men and women. A lot of money on the line, so this is very important for these guys, their wallets as well.
Yes, the men's total purse for the day is $10,000 and the women's is $5,000. The total purse for the entire week is over $150,000 for the athletes.
And now that's for the athletes. Now, the cool thing about this is proceeds from this event here on Tybee going to be split between AMBUCS and the American Diabetes Association as well. So that's exciting. These guys are coming in, doing their racing, but giving back to the community as well.
Yes, and we're looking very forward to that too. And hopefully this will help get more people involved. And next year it'll be a bigger, better deal, and we'll get more spectators. And you have to start baby steps, but we're so glad and honored to have it here.
And I know I'm going to let you run because the professional women getting ready to start. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Again, the professional women getting ready to start, so they'll be speeding over our shoulder here in a matter of minutes. But we are going to shift gears, talk about how about some college softball. The USCB Lady Sand Sharks softball team, well, they're setting the bar high for future softball squads over there in the low country. Over the weekend, USCB wrapped up the regular season with a 38-4 record. The Sand Sharks currently ranked number 10 in the country in the NAIA. They rattled off 14 straight wins earlier this month. And oh, by the way, they claimed the regular season Sun Belt Conference title, which makes them the #1 seed heading into the conference tournament later this week down in Clearmont, Florida. USCB gets a bye in the first round and will open up play Thursday afternoon. After finishing second in the conference in 2012, these Sharks excited about setting the standards for future Sand Shark squads to match or even surpass.
We're kind of to the point where we kind of know where we're who we're gonna face. In conference tournament, we've seen all the pitchers before, and it's just adjusting to who we're gonna play. And whoever makes the most adjustments is just gonna win the ballgame.
Refuse to lose. That's our motto. Like, we're going in thinking refuse to lose. We go in there thinking nobody can beat us. We're gonna beat. Everybody wants to beat us, but we just gonna beat us. So we just beat us and refuse to lose. Then we're unstoppable.
Now, speaking of Sand Shark athletics, the USCB baseball team opening up the Sun Conference Tournament Tuesday with a 2-0 upset win over top-seeded Embry-Riddle. The 6-seeded Sand Sharks will hit the field again Wednesday afternoon in the double elimination tournament also being played down in Florida. You know what? Stay right there on the diamond. Let's get out to Armstrong, and like the Jeffersons, the Pirates, well, they're just moving on up on the baseball side of things. The Pirates rising up 8 spots in the national rankings. Armstrong up to number 13 in the latest Division II collegiate baseball poll. Armstrong improved to 31-12 on the season after winning 4 of 5 games last week, including a series win over then 10th-ranked Lander. The Pirates return to action Friday afternoon with a home game against Belmont Abbey. In the high school sports world, folks, of course, state playoffs starting this week for high school baseball and high school soccer teams. Actually have the girls of Richmond Hill kicking off things as we speak right now in the first round of state playoffs, hosting Houston County down at Richmond Hill. We'll have highlights from there coming up tonight at 11 o'clock. Again, going on Tybee, you have the Coastal Empire Cycle Fest. You got the professional women getting ready to start. Of course, this is live television, so there wouldn't be any live action. But as you can see, the Atlantic Ocean down there, and pretty soon there'll be really fast bicycles going down the street here, right here in Tybee Island. So a pretty cool event. And again, I apologize.
For no bicycles?
It's your fault.
Frank,
Crossing the
it's
street. That's pretty cool, right? Hey, you know what? But they are going to be cycling. We'll have video proof coming up tonight at 11 o'clock as well.
All right, we'll hold you to it, and we'll see you then.
All right, as soon as we go away from Frank, the cyclists are going to come.
Of course, yes. And setting records, I'm sure.
Yes, of course.
International records.